Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, you're also welcome. My name is Kofuorola and I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. In case you don't know, I'm a Yoruba girl from Osun State, precisely. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go straight into the tutorial. I'm going to be cleaning her face with a face wipe, and after that I brushed up her brows because I usually start my makeup with the brows. So after brushing up with a spoolie, I went in using a Davis brown pencil in number 18 to outline her brows, and after that I'm going to be filling it in with the same Davis brown pencil but in a different shade, which is number 3. Normally there are some gel specifically for brows, but I decided to be using my hair wax because my brows are hairs, so I prefer using that. Yeah, so I dip in my spoolie into the hair wax and I used it to brush up my brows. I'm going to be apologizing right now, guys. I'm really sorry. I never knew my camera was not on while I was filming the part that I highlighted her brows. Even when I was applying the foundation, the same thing happened. I never knew. I'm sorry. So for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this Qilishiyu eyeshadow palette, and the shades I used will be listed in the description box below. So I start off using this coffee brown shade. So I used that first before going into another shade as the transition shade. For today's look, I'm not going to be doing cut crease, just something simple, not really simple. Yeah, and for your eyeshadow, please always make sure you are using a fluffy brush to blend. If you didn't use a fluffy brush, you won't be able to blend it well. So after that, I went into using my concealer and I used my brush to just buff that in. And after buffing it in, I went in using a shade inside that Qilishiyu palette. So the only palette I used for the eyeshadow was the Qilishiyu eyeshadow palette. Yeah, so I'm going to be using a glitter. This glitter I use doesn't have a name, but it's just so bomb. I love it so much, and I'm going to be using a glitter glue to apply that as well. I don't know the name, like it doesn't have a name written on it at all, but I love it so much. I got 3 shades: this shade, a black shade, and coffee brown shade too. Yeah, I love the pigment. It's just so bomb. Can you see that, man? Like, it's just so bomb. I love it so much. And after the glitter, I think that's all for the look. I'm going to be using, I'll go back into the coffee brown shade I used earlier, and I'm going to blend that into the glitters. And I went into the Million Pauline brow pomade to line eyes. I just like using a brown shade. I don't want black this time around. Everything brown and the glitter. That's all for the look. Yeah. So like I said, I lost the footage of the foundation part. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I am really sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Yeah. So for the highlights, I'm going to be using the Divine Gold concealer in the shade medium and light medium. So I use the light medium for the inner corner, and I'm going to be using the medium for the outer corner, and that's how I highlight. If you've been following me all this while, you know that's how I highlight my that's how I do my highlights, rather. Yeah, so for blending, if I'm blending, I start blending from the outer part. I'll blend in well, then later I'm going to find my way into the inner part. So I'm going to let you guys see how I do that. So for the contour, I use FAVINNO makeup in shade F06. I'm going to apply that on her cheekbone, her forehead, and I'm going to be contouring her nose as well. And I'm going to be using my beauty sponge to blend that perfectly in. After contouring, I set the highlighted area of her face using a bigger brush, but not too fluffy, but a very fluffy brush. Yeah. I also set the contoured region as well, and after that I did a reverse contour using a darker shade of powder from the Zikel cosmetic powder palette, and I'm going to blend that in too because I don't want any harsh line formed. Yeah, like I'm used to this. Yeah, yeah. If I finish talking, I always say yeah, yeah, yeah. So guys, I lined a waterline using the Million Pauline brow pomade. That's the black shade. I use it to line her eyes, and I went and applied mascara on her lashes off camera, and I'm going to be using a brown shade to smudge, a brown shade of eyeshadow to smudge her lower lash line. Yeah, and I'm going to be setting all her face with her skin shade. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, but and I used Catch Me blush palette for her blush before going into highlight, and I used Blossom highlights in number 4 to highlight her nose, her cheekbone, her cupid's bow, not the future. Yeah, a cupid. This is the cupid's bow. So that's it for the highlights, and for the lipsticks I used Huda Beauty and Fenty Beauty with Davis brown pencil. I'm going to let you guys watch how I did that too. So guys, this is it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. I hope you've learned a thing or two, and please, if you like this video, kindly give it a big thumbs up, comment in the comment section, and also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload any video. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please feel free to say anything good you want to say, and if you've observed anything, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, thank you guys once more, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you guys in my next video. Bye.